Just about set. Racing now. Lombardina from the inside got away nicely. Also showing good speed here is Royal Lure. It's going to take it up early. Candlelight Supper's right there. And then came Magic Whistle, who's pressing forward on the outside. Beats of War is a fair way back today. Is back about fourth last early on. Antique Star is trying to find a position closer to the speed, but got caught out 3 wide at the 1800 metre mark. Sluice Box is back on the inside. Then came Rywood. I Love Your Smile, ridden patiently on the inside of Lyrical Angel. And My Mate is back last of all as they run towards the back straight at the 1650 metre mark. And Royal Lure joined on the outside now by Beats of War, who eventually charged around the outside to join Royal Lure. Just off them now is Magic Whistle as they run into the back straight. Antique Star was able to get across now, fourth for Amy Jo. And then Candlelight Supper. Lombardina's back on the inside. Lucy has Rywood about 6 lengths away from the leader. Then came Sluice Box. A further 2.5 to Lyrical Angel. I Love Your Smile on the inside, and My Mate is back last of all. 1,000 metres left to go, and Beats of War leads the way by a length and a quarter. In second place is Royal Lure, and then Magic Whistle up on the outside. Antique Star just off them, and the heavily back favourite getting a glorious run. Then Candlelight Supper, Rywood, Lombardina travelled well on the inside at the 800 metre mark. Further back, Sluice Box, I Love Your Smile. Well back is Lyrical Angel, and My Mate is back last of all as they race inside the 600 metre mark. Beats of War just in front of Magic Whistle going up strongly. Antique Stars coming out 3 wide now. Royal Lord dropped off a little bit on the inside. Rywood 3 wide with cover. Candlelight Star back in the centre. Lombardina off the inside starts to run into the race. Sluice Box out wide. I Love Your Smile got into the clear. Antique Star let go, and the little Irish girl had sped to the front here, Amy Jo. Antique Star had shot away from them, led by 2 lengths. Candlelight Supper, and Lombardina is coming down the outside with a good run. Antique Star the leader. Lombardina's on the outside. Candlelight Supper, but it's Antique Star. It's a double for Amy Jo, and Antique Star races home to win it well. Candlelight Supper second, and third was My Mate flashing up late. Royal Lure came back to run fourth. Lombardina just peaking on the run, and they're followed by Magic Whistle. Back behind them, Lyrical Angel, and then came Rywood. Further back in the field was I Love Your Smile. Might have trained off a little bit now, followed by Sluice Box and Beats of War. Antique Star speeding away from them. Candlelight Supper, My Mate and Royal Lure. Antique Star at 271.40 for Amy Jo Hayes. What a day she's having. Candlelight Supper at 490. And My Mate, I think, will snatch third on the line. Let's have a look at this replay here to line them up. But My Mate on the outside, I think, will just get it from Royal Lure in a close photo. 4, 5, and then possibly 11 from 1. 2:10.90 the time. Winning margin a length and a half. Now, 1's held third on the inside. Royal Lure. Well, that's surprising. I thought My Mate had flashed up and got it, but it's gone to number 1. Royal Lure on the inside, and nose in front of My Mate. It's 4, 5, 1 and 11. 4, 5, 1 and 11. But gave it a beautiful run there, Antique Star. Sped to the front at the top of the straight and put the race beyond doubt. Turned it into a staying contest from the 500, and she made the right move. They chased hard, but they chased in vain. She had the class on them. Was able to sprint at the right time where others were just grinding. Lombardina came out of the pack, loomed as a danger, and then Candlelight Supper came through. Lombardina started to peak on the run. Magic Whistle was battling away. Beats of War stopped badly after doing plenty of work early to find the front. 4, 5, 1 and 11. With a $30 Quinella, 44 exacta, 456 trifecta. First 4, 5,080. 5,080. Well, Lockie, she's got her confidence up now. Amy Jo, still with that 3 kilo claim.
That she does, Rich. The second leg of a double, booting home Antique Star, and credit to the mare. She had to do it the hard way, 3 deep the trip, but kept out of trouble in comparison to last start. She had a free-flowing run, and at the top of the straight, she put a few lengths on her rivals, and from there was always going to be very, very tricky to run down. I'll make my way over towards winning owner Bob Peters after the win of Antique Star. Bob, things didn't exactly go to plan last start, but kept out of trouble today. It was a really nice win from the mare.
Yes, she did a very good job, didn't she? Because she didn't panic. She got stuck wide around the corner, but we wanted to be somewhere up there. There's been a bit of talk about us always wanting to be at the back, and that's never been the case. I think the media blow that up because I've never ever asked people to be at the back.
On this mare, did you learn a lot about her last start, that she could in fact run out a staying journey? Were you always confident that she'd improve as she got out to 2000 and beyond?
Yeah, well, look at the breeding. She's a sister in blood to Regal Power.
So where to next for her? Do you feel like she could really measure up towards some of those country cups, maybe even a Perth Cup later or earlier next year?
No, she could do, but she's been in a long time. It must be nearly time to give her a break. I'll have to have a look, but I'm pretty sure she's been in a long time.
Opportunistic. He goes around as one of the main fancies in the next. What did you make of his first up run?
It was good. I think the next race this is probably a bit short for him, but I wanted to split him and First Encounter up, so that's just he got the short straw.
On First Encounter, what did you make of his run as a beaten favourite?
He's just got to get going earlier. He's just a bit different, that one.
Appreciate your insight. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Antique Star. Kept out of trouble, the 5-year-old mare today, and gets the job done. Really nice win, and it looked like a few might challenge her late in the piece, Scott, but in the end, this mare, the market certainly had it right.
It certainly did. $4 into $2.65 in the WOP, so really good money for the mare. And as we just mentioned there, she was afforded no favours there. She didn't get in at any stage by the looks of it. I'll confirm it with Amy Jo in the post-race. It'll be one of the first things I ask her, but watching that side-on shot down the back straight in the vision, it certainly looked like she was 3 deep for the entirety. So she was there to be beaten. She was there to be run down. And in the end, that probably is a great use of Amy Jo's 3-kilo claim, because all of a sudden she's down to the 54.5, and that probably is telling late when you've done all that work and you're out there left hanging.
Absolutely, really nice win from Antique Star. Candlelight Supper, great to see that horse run as well as it did. And Royal Law, a huge run after being taken on out in front. Zephyr Johnson Porter had to take a trail, and then for him to pick up as well as he did with Beats of War falling in his lap, another huge performance from Royal Law, who is clearly in career best form. And my mate has certainly returned to form this preparation under the care of Josh Crispin. A win isn't too far away for him. But it's Antique Star taking out race 7 here at Ascot, and what a thrill for young Irish apprentice Amy Jo Hayes with a double on a huge day here at Ascot. And here she is catching up with Scotty for the second time.
Amy Jo joins us now. Amy, looked like the mare there was doing it tough, looked like you never got in.
Yeah, she was in my hands the whole way around. It was 4-time lucky I wasn't getting caught. A lot of the horses were off the bridle and she was still cruising, so I let her do as much as she could without putting the gun to her head.
And even when you asked her to go, she actually then showed a bit of a kick as well.
Yeah, she did. Oh, she'd stay all day. I had some job to pull her up. I'd say Melbourne Cup, she'd stay all day.
And last start, obviously no luck.
Sorry?
Last start, no luck.
No luck, just got no luck in the run. Just got squeezed and hold tight and just had to take my beating, so you learn from your mistakes.
What about for yourself? First Saturday winner today, now first Saturday double. Things are looking really nice.
Yeah, no, huge thanks to Michael and team back at home and to Mr. and Mrs. Peters for supporting me. So have to thank them really. They're the one that are holding my head up high and giving me the opportunities.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Really well said from Amy Jo Hayes. She combines with Michael Grantham, Peters Investments and Antique Star to take out the 7th here at Ascot.